Hello, weddings and events.
Hi, it's Amber. What the absolute hell? I'm calling about the email cancelling my wedding.
Oh, Amber, slow down. We haven't cancelled your wedding.
What do you mean? You sent me an email this morning cancelling my wedding. It's 5 weeks away.
No, we never sent an email out this morning to you.
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, can you forward me the email, please?
Yeah, I'll forward it through.
So this email isn't from us. It's from weddingsandevents@gmail.com. We're info@weddingsandevents.
So you haven't cancelled my wedding, so this email's fake.
No, we definitely haven't cancelled your wedding.
Yeah, I have an idea where it's come from.
Okay, would you mind giving me a call back as soon as you figure it out? I'm hoping this is an isolated instance just to you, and other couples haven't been receiving this email.
Yeah, of course. If it's who I think it is, it will just be our wedding. Hi, it's Amber calling back.
Hi, did we find out what happened?
Yeah, it was who I suspected. It was Ross's ex-girlfriend.
Ross's ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, she is an absolute nightmare. She even went as far to pretend to be me and emailed all of my suppliers cancelling their services.
She sent it to all of your suppliers?
Yeah, you couldn't make this stuff up.
Have you fixed it? Have you called them all back?
Yeah, thankfully my photographer called because he was baffled by the email, because we literally sat down with him last night to confirm all the details. So I called around to everyone else and straightened it all out.
This certainly trumps one of the craziest stories we've ever had.
I'm so honoured to hold that title. Hello, weddings and events, Jess speaking. Hi, this is Jess. I sent through an email yesterday with a ton of questions and I'm just wondering why I haven't had a response yet. Yep, yesterday was a public holiday, so our office was closed. We've just come into the office this morning and we are working through the emails and phone messages. Yeah, but that doesn't answer my question. I sent the email yesterday and I still haven't heard a response. Obviously, this raises a few concerns with me because my wedding is coming up and I need to know that you guys are on the ball and that my wedding's going to be looked after. Yep, yesterday was a public holiday, so our office was closed. We've just come into the office this morning and we are working through the emails and phone messages. Again, I don't understand how that's my problem. I just want to know why my email wasn't responded to. It's been over 24 hours now. So our office was closed. So you had no one working yesterday. Again, it was a public holiday yesterday, so our office was closed. Okay, well then if you could just kindly get to my email right now. Like I said, there's a lot of questions in there that I need answered. So if you could get to my email and respond to me ASAP. I'm sitting in front of my computer, so I'll be awaiting your response. Of course, as soon as I get to your email, I will respond to it and I will answer all of the questions that you had. Thank you so much. Bye.
Hi, you must be Amanda, Jules' niece. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, but only my mum calls me Amanda. Everyone else calls me Mandy. Okay, Jules says that you want to get into weddings and events? Yeah, maybe. Or maybe a lawyer, or paid to travel, or maybe makeup. I don't know, but yeah, sure, why not? Cool, it's always good to have options. I've got you set up with the laptop and I'll just run you through how we use our project management software because it can be a little bit confusing. Okay, but I thought I was going to be at the wedding with all the cute groomsmen and wedding guests. Well, you'll definitely be helping out there also. And I know he mentioned that you'll be helping out, with Georgie in the kitchen and stuff as well. But we'll just get you started here first. Fine, but given our age difference, I'm pretty sure I'll pick up the computer stuff just fine without you showing me. I'm gonna brush past the age comment. The program can be a little bit confusing, so I'll just show you how to use it. Ugh, whatever. So happy to have you on our team. Hey Mandy, how are you going? Yeah, I got bored with that. So I've been looking through your old wedding photos. What the hell's up with this one? Okay, I know it's not like the wedding part that you were hoping for, but it's still a really important part of the job. Yeah, no thank you. Uncle Jules says that I could help myself to whatever in the kitchen, so I'm gonna go to lunch. Bye! There has to be hidden camera somewhere. Like, this is all part of some sick joke. Yeah? Lucette speaking. Hey, it's Jules. How's Mandy going? Does she even want this job? Yeah, she said that she would love to work the weddings. Okay, but does she only want to work the weddings? Because I really need someone to help out in the office when Annabelle's not in. It's all the same. It's really not. So far she's been here half a day and she hasn't really done much. Oh, well that sounds harsh. I don't mean it to, and I know she's your niece, but, like, we actually need help. Okay, but, like, it's her first day, so give her a break. She'll be fine. Hey, so, like, what do you want me to do now? If you could just finish that job that I gave you at the start of the day, that would be great. Really? It's, like, so boring. Surely there's something else you want me to do? Look, I know you want to be at the actual weddings and events part of it, but this part of the job is actually really, really important, and the reason why the weddings and events run so well is because of this particular part of the job. So once you've completed some of these tasks, then I'll be able to get you to help out a little bit more. But everyone has to start somewhere. Like, fine, whatever. When do I get to work the wedding? Soon. Let's just start with this first, yeah?
Hi Mary, it's Lucette calling from Weddings and Events. How are you going?
Yeah, fine.
Good. So the reason for my call is that your final payment was due on Tuesday, and I just wanted to call and see if everything was okay and if you received the final invoice.
Of course we did. I'll chase up the payment for you now.
No worries at all. Let me know how you go. Weddings and Events, Lucette speaking.
Hi, it's Mary calling about the payment.
Hi, how did you go?
So we already paid it like last week.
Okay, can you send me through the receipt and I'll be able to chase it up with accounts?
And why do I need to send it through? I just told you that it's been paid.
It's so we have the reference number and date of payment so that we can look at it on our end and make sure it hasn't been reconciled elsewhere.
Well, I would imagine it shouldn't be. It's quite a lot of money to have just been misplaced.
Yep, well, once you send through the receipt, we'll be able to have a look at it on our end.
Sure, no worries.
Hi Mary, it's Lucette calling. I'm just following up on the receipt you were going to send through. I want to make sure that I can find the payment.
I sent it through last night.
Nothing's come through our emails. Can you send it through again, please?
I said I sent it through already. What more do you want from me?
Okay, well, we haven't received it. So while I have you on the phone, do you want to forward it through and I can let you know once I have it?
Well, I need to use my phone to do that and I'm using it talking to you.
You can put me on speaker and send it through?
I'm at the supermarket. I can't do that. It would be rude.
Okay, well, if we don't have payment for the wedding or proof of payment that we can chase up, then your wedding unfortunately won't be going ahead. As of now, everything is paused until we do receive payment.
What do you mean it won't be going ahead? It's in 2 weeks.
Yep, so final payment was due 2 weeks ago, and we've been having a lot of trouble getting in contact with you and getting that proof of payment, and no weddings go ahead without them being paid in full.
Oh my God, fine. Leave it with me.
Would you look at that? Mary sent through a receipt of payment and it's dated for today.
I'm not sure how she thought her wedding was going to go ahead without paying for it first.
Hello, Weddings and Events, Lucette speaking. Hi, Lucette. It's Samantha calling. Hi, Samantha. Not long until your big day now. How's it all going? Yeah, going well. So my fiance and I kind of had a somewhat crazy idea, and I just wanted to know if we could run it past you and see if it was okay to do. I'm intrigued. Go for it. Cool. So you know how we're getting married on Easter Sunday? Yeah. We thought it would be fun to do an Easter egg hunt with the guests at the wedding. But instead of doing Easter eggs, we would hide little alcohol bottles. That does sound like a fun Easter egg hunt. Just with it being alcohol, we would have to put some things into place just to make sure it's okay.
Yeah, look, we're happy to obviously work with you guys to make it work and work with the venue. What we were thinking is you can get those little jars made up of cocktails. So we were going to get espresso martinis and amaretto sours and have them kind of hidden out in the field. And then as we're coming into the reception and we get announced, then it gets announced that it's an Easter egg hunt out there, and then everyone runs out. Yeah, that sounds really cool. One thing I'm worried about though is that everyone's going to run out and try and take as much as they possibly can, which isn't going to work from an alcohol consumption point of view. Yeah, no, that is completely understandable, and we'll only be providing one each. So what we were hoping is we would announce to everyone that there is only one each. So once you have found one, then obviously just walk back to the venue, and hopefully with your staff there, they can help facilitate this. Yeah, of course. Look, I really want to make this work for you. So what we will do is we will get the staff in place and they can just ensure that everyone's just taking one. Cool. No, that's fine. We will organise the alcohol now, and then we will get it dropped off. And then just let me know what else you guys need from us. Perfect. I'm excited to see how it all pans out.